There are two critical issues that I have faced many times in my years being a drummer and a musician, both of which are related to I cannot hear. If you are in a band, you must be familiar with a situation where either you practice in a room or performing in an auditorium, doesn't matter. As a drummer, you cannot hear anyone else. All you can hear is your loud cymbals and snare drums. The same goes for other instrumentalists, where they cannot hear themselves playing, they can only hear the cymbals and the snare drum. And the second issue that comes up is regarding me as a content creator. As many of you know, I shoot a lot of videos with other people, I do a lot of collaborations. In these kind of situations, it is very challenging to have everybody hear the music or the click at the same time and rather clearly. Because if you are shooting in a location like I did last time, then it becomes very hard for people to be heard if you are playing it out through an iPhone speaker. You have the car honking, you have the loud wind, we also have the sound of the ships because we are on a pier, things like that. Now over the years, I think I have found the solution to this problem, and that is using a splitter and a lot of instrumental cables or audio cables. A splitter basically comes out of a sound source like a phone or a computer, and then it splits into however many performers we have, and then we have each of them carrying an in-ear monitor or headphone with an audio cord all the way to the splitter. Now this causes issues on its own because if you're on a stage, having a lot of cord is a terrible idea. It might also cause accidents. When you are shooting a video outdoors, it becomes a bigger problem because you don't want the cords to be seen. It can totally ruin a beautiful shot with your elaborate costumes and your wonderful playing. So I have found that the solution to this problem really is using a wireless system. A wireless system consists of a transmitter and various receivers. The idea is very simple. Your music plays into the transmitter, which then gets conveyed to the receivers. And then as performers, we have a headphone or in-ear monitors out of the receiver, so this way everybody can hear the music playing, regardless of whether the music is their own playing coming from a mixer in a performing or practicing scenario, or it is from the music that you want to record a video to. A wireless system essentially eliminates the need of using splitters and a lot of instrumental or audio cables. In this way, your whole performing or recording situations become a lot cleaner. Now this video is sponsored by Xvive, which is a great manufacturer of wireless systems, and I greatly recommended them. In fact, even before our collaboration, I have been using their product for a very long time. In our band's performance in April, we used their wireless system with 1 transmitter and 8 receivers because we had 8 performers for an extremely smooth experience. Although the manufacturer says each of these will last for about 4 to 5 hours, I think, but in reality, it lasted us more than 7 hours for the entire night, and then still has some battery to spare. One more cool thing about these is that you can use more than 1 transmitters. If you have 2 transmitters, then you essentially can make 2 in-ear monitor mixes. So this way, you no longer have a vocalist complaining that she cannot be heard because everything else is too loud, now that she can get her own mix with the vocal boosted up. Okay, that is all I want to share today. Let us stop letting the cords ruin our lives. Go wireless.